Ellington and Monk there. And the first lead.
This is it right here. Listen to this, okay?
It hangs on the rim. LeBron is down.
That's when it all changed. Once they fouled the king, he seen blood, he went out for the kill. Pacers ain't had nothing else coming. The Lakers playing football the whole daggone game, straight football. It wasn't no basketball. Russell Westbrook, man, God damn, he was playing linebacker, quarterback, receiver, off tackle. I don't know. He was just doing everything, man. Dude was everywhere, man. It was one play, him and the guy was going for the ball. He basically hit the guy. God, it was just physical. And to be honest with you, I like it like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, they old dudes, man. They gotta do what they gotta do to win. Screw all that, man. Because a lot of these guys are finesse players. And I'm like this. Rick Carlisle, good coach. Don't know knock his career. But you had Miles Turner and Sabonis on the floor. And they had a small lineup. You didn't take advantage of that. That's the first time I can say that Frank Vogel outcoached a coach. I got to take my hat off to Frank Vogel because I'm always beating up on him. But at the end of the day, like I told people, if you're doing something right, I'm going to rock with it. Because when he first put that small lineup in there, I like, ain't nowhere in the world. Because I'm thinking Rick Carlisle was going to just go down low and just eat them up because LeBron. And one good thing was for the Pacers, though, they were getting second and third chance opportunities. They were getting a lot of rebounds. You know, the Lakers wasn't out rebounding because they were small. And, you know, with Bonus and Miles Turner in there, they were getting the rebounds. But they couldn't make no shots. The Lakers was up on them. Like that last 4 minutes of the game, the Lakers would actually play freaking defense. And for those, I just told people on Twitter. I just told DeAndre Page and somebody else on Twitter. I can't think of any name. Damn, my leg is hurting. But anyway, I just told them on Twitter. I said, if you really want to play defense, you can play defense. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, listen, you signed a contract, you work for an organization. If they want you to play defense, you can play defense. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they did. The two main people that the Lakers fans said they can't play defense. I say if they actually, put their boots down and do what they got to do, motivate themselves, they can play defense. If you want to be on that court, knowing that you got other people that's still out with injuries, knowing that any given time you got Bazemore there too. If you want to see yourself on that court, you got to sacrifice. You got to play defense. LeBron, Westbrook, Carmelo, they gonna get their shine anyway because they legends. Plus, they all buddies. So and Davis, they gonna get their shine. It don't matter. But these other guys, these journeymen, you gotta play defense. Okay, you gotta play defense. And Monk and Ellington came in. They played freaking defense, and they were the ones that actually helped anchor to bring us back in the regulation. I mean, what thing? But Monk was like what? What do you think? It was like 3 for 6. And I think Ellington was like 4 for 6, something like that. I know they were pretty good. They were doing what they got to do. Because I was like sitting to myself like, man, what they doing? I mean, but hey, we got the win. That's all I can say because at the beginning of the game, we was like just sluggish. Pacers did whatever they want because we kept running that zone defense, and that zone defense was killing us, man. We constantly run that zone defense, man, and these teams are just eating it up. Because the 2-3 zone defense is not beneficial if you ain't got good defender players, man. It helps, but at the same time, when guys are not moving their feet, they're too slow and players are getting around them. All the people doing is running pick and rolls on them, pick and rolls, backdoor cuts, penetrating and kicking out to the man on the perimeter for a 3. That's all they kept doing, and that's what every team. You watch every team that play the Lakers. That's all they do. That's all they do. But we got the win, so at the end of the day, it's all good, man. LeBron took over. We seen that blood, man. He took over, man. Hit a couple threes, couple jump shots, man. He did the Kobe big balls. On top of that, he did the Kobe stomp. When I seen both of them, I said, oh, that's Kobe right there. You know what I'm saying? That was Kobe. He helped seal the deal. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook, that's my man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's my man. Westbrook, my man. He shot an air ball. He had a nice dunk, man. He lost the ball, man. He's radical. Him and THT are the most two radical players on the team. I'm going to throw Monk in there a little bit, too. Because Monk a little bit radical, too. They go in that paint. They be losing the ball and all that, man. Every time these three guys get the ball, I grab my beard like this. Oh, my God. Because you don't know what to expect from them, man. You just don't, man. They all wild, man. They wild players, man. But they're very intense players. And that's nothing wrong with that, man. You know, as long as you win the game, I'm cool with it, man. And I was sitting there thinking, like, man, I thought when they brought Miles Turner, I thought they were gonna probably bring Dwight back in, but they went over that small lineup, and the Lakers held. They held, and that's because with the Lakers being on top of the defenders, even though they run a little bit zone, but it was running a lot of man to man. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they were actually on their defenders. They were actually putting pressure on them. I always say this all the time. When you're playing against guys on the perimeter, you got to put body on them. Because now with this new call or something that they can change, where you know how the guys can go up, and back then they used to go up, you know, the 3-point specialists will go up and draw a foul. That's gone now. So now you can get up on these guys, get into their space, you know, make it uncomfortable where they got to either force a shot or pass it. And that's what the Lakers did. In that last the last 4 minutes of the game, they actually got up on their players. Throughout the beginning of the game, they weren't really up on them. They were letting the Pacers get whatever they want. And the Pacers actually shot themselves out of the game because in the regulation, they could have actually blew it away. But they wasn't hitting no shots. So it kind of helped us, man. And the reality of it then, that's when he went with the small lineup. And when we went with the small lineup, things changed. At first, you know, we got a couple shots. Then they started making a little run. They got these up by 8. Then the Lakers came back. And then, you know, we went overtime. But man, it was a wild game, man. Real wild game, man. I had the stats up too. You know, DeAndre Jordan, he played 21 minutes. He had 11 boards and 4 points. I mean, that's what you expect from him. You know, he played, like I said, he played 21 minutes because, you know, I thought Davis was going to play today. But I figured, I said, then again, I said, well, he probably, you know, got the flu. You know, he probably, you know, wasn't going to show up. But, you know, we still prevail. You know, I was thinking, like, damn, we need Davis. But, you know what I mean? Your personal health is more important in this game. Always. Remember that. But LeBron James came back. LeBron James made a couple plays to the basket. He blew both of them. And I was like, man, come on, LeBron. I thought his legs wouldn't get up on me. LeBron said, screw this. Started hitting them jumpers, them 3-pointers. So it was all good. He made a comeback. You know, Russell had 20.7 rebounds, 5 assists, probably had like 80 turnovers. But that's Russell. Horton, he started out pretty good when he came back. He had like a 17-point game, a 20-something point game, another 20-something point game. Then after that, he wanted to decline these last 2 games. The last game, he only went 0 for 8. This game only had 8 points. And that's only because he be forcing a lot. He just like Westbrook. They force a lot when they don't need to. And then they get caught. You know what I mean? The one thing about Westbrook is he probably a better passer than Horton. But when Horton get caught, it's like, you know, he's like, okay, where to pass the ball at? You know what I'm saying? But it was our Avery Bradley, man. I know a lot of people brag on him and talking about, you know, he shouldn't be on the floor. He should come off the bench. He's our best freaking man-to-man defender right now, buddy. He's our best one. So at the end of the day, he's going to get minutes. And it's going to take minutes out of Malik and him, and Malik and Wayne have to show the coaching that they want to be on the floor. How you build a floor? Playing defense. They both can shoot, but at the end of the day, we give up defense for offense, and it hurts our team every game. So in order to get on that floor, these guys got to play defense. Look at Bazemore. He couldn't buy a shot. He was starting at the beginning, couldn't buy a shot. He played a little bit good defense, not here and there, but couldn't buy a shot. He was just out there. You can't have him and Westbrook out there. That just didn't work. And remember, that's what they were starting at the beginning of the season. I said to myself, I don't know why they starting Bazemore. Me personally, I would have went with Carmelo at the power forward. Oh no, I'm sorry. I would have went with Davis Howard, LeBron. I said Malik Monk before Bradley. You know, before they got Bradley, picked them up. But I was saying Malik Monk and Westbrook. But then when Bradley can't say, all right, we can run Bradley and Westbrook. But the only thing about it is that, you know, Bradley's not a consistent shooter. He can hit it, but he's not a pure shooter like how you have Malik Monk and Wayne Ellington. And I'm telling you guys, when the season get on, you're going to start to see more of Malik Monk getting comfortable with this Lakers team, same with Wayne Ellington. He's going to start getting comfortable because I watched him in Charlotte, man. The dude can shoot. It's just about separation. That's one thing the Lakers got to work on. Ball movement, I'm going to keep saying it. This game right here with the small, when they went small, they were moving the ball too. LeBron got down at the last, when we got in overtime in like the last 2 minutes in the game. LeBron went on that, I call it the LeBron system, where you got 2 guys standing by the perimeter. One guy that might be moving around to give LeBron, to block LeBron's player off in order for him to slide over to do what he got to do, whatever. But it's basically ISO. That's all it is. LeBron said at the top of the key, he run ISO play. And most teams know this, and I say it over and over again because LeBron is up in age now. He don't have that engine to fly past people like he used to. He barely can get when he get past him, he can barely get up. Because back in the days when LeBron used to go past, that was either a dunk or a strong layup. You can see when he get to the basket, he wasn't getting off his foot. He wasn't getting up a little bit. But at the end of the day, we still won. I mean, like I said, hey, can't knock it. Carmelo Anthony, man, I I don't mind Carmelo shooting the threes. Don't get me wrong, because when he hit him, that's why I say I don't mind, because if he hit him, he hit him. But I would like to see Carmelo Anthony go down on the post much more, man. I think he's more effective on the post, man. When he actually backing people up and taking that little 5-foot jump, man. That's his shot right there. A couple games he hang around the perimeter because he just try to get the shot, whatever. Because like I said, when LeBron or Westbrook got the ball, they run ISO plays. They run a lot of ISO plays. They don't really run no plays. But when they went small, they were running plays. They were passing the ball around, and it looked. I'm telling you, that's the crazy part. When they went small, with that squad they went in, and for those that didn't watch the game, I think it was just make sure I'm saying the name right. It was LeBron, Carmelo, Westbrook, Monk, and Ellington. When they went small like that, the ball was moving. It was moving, and when it was moving, guys were getting wide open shots. Before that, every shot was a contested shot because teams understood, they knew what to do. They understood the assignment, and they stuck on them. But anyway, the Lakers come away now. Look at what's the Pacers? The Pacers, man. I mean, shucks, man. Pacers got a nice little squad though. Miles Turner, he had 12 points, but he was in foul trouble. Brogdon, man, that dude nice, man. He had 28, and that's what I'm saying. The one thing about Pacers, man, they got some shooters. Justin Holiday, he did his little thing, 16-point playing Carmelo, but Carmelo's backing him down. The Sabonis, I might have butchered his name, but it's all good. He's not a Laker. Who cares? Anyway, he had 14. Then you had Levert. Not the Levert, the singers. You know what I'm saying? He's a relative of him. I'm just joking with you guys if y'all know what the Leverts are. But Karis Levert, he had 10. I like him. He's from Michigan, but he came out injured. I think he had a messed up knee or something. I forgot. And McConnell and that dude, the rookie, Chris Duarte. Well, I think it's Duarte. 17, man. He hit that shot in the corner. It should have been. I'll be honest with you guys. I'll tell you, I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm not biased. That shot he hit in the corner, I think it was. I don't know if it was Westbrook or Ellington, but that should have been a 4-point play. That should have been a 4-point play. Also, when Sabonis smacked LeBron and over the head. That shouldn't have been a flagrant foul, man. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. That shouldn't have been a flagrant foul, man. That was just, that's nothing compared to what LeBron and the other dude got into. He just tapped him. You know what I'm saying? But when you did that, you woke the giant up, and the giant came through. The giant give me the damn ball. I'm tired of these daggone boys. He getting them out of here. I'm gonna beat them when they on court, sit them home in their own house. Yeah, then I'm gonna go eat their food and then jump on a plane and we going back to LA, baby. And that's what LeBron do. Because that's what LeBron does. You know what I mean? If you don't like LeBron, that's all good. You ain't gotta like him. He's on the Lakers. If you don't like him, you don't like the Lakers. Get out of here. We don't need you. The hell. You know what I mean? We might criticize and critique at the end of the day, but guess what? He's with the Lakers. And I said it. And I'm the security guard. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy for all the Lakers. I'm happy we won. You should be happy too. And with that being said, it's your man Urban Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section, man. Let's have a conversation before I jump in this tub and soak this leg, man. This leg is hurting, boy. Oh my God, man. You can tell my age is catching up with you, boy. Oh man, I need a masseuse. My friend said that if I come over there, she would treat me like misery. Y'all remember that movie? I ain't going.